The sky turned blood red. A monstrous column of ash rose from the earth, reaching for the heavens. It blotted out the sun, casting the world into an eerie twilight. This was no ordinary eruption. This was the Earth's fury unleashed. A supervolcano, long dormant, had awakened. Molten rock and ash spewed from the Earth's core. They painted the sky with fiery streaks. The air crackled with static. The very ground trembled. This was a day that would forever be etched in the planet's memory. A day the Earth burned. The air grew thick with ash and poisonous gases. Breathing became difficult. Panic seized the hearts of living creatures. Those who could fled. They ran from the inferno, seeking shelter that might not exist. The eruption was felt across continents, a visceral reminder of nature's raw power. This was a force beyond human control, a force that could reshape the world in a matter of hours. This was the day the Earth changed forever. Volcanoes, windows into the heart of our planet. These fiery mountains are a testament to the immense forces at work beneath our feet. They are a constant reminder that we live on a dynamic, ever-changing world. Deep within the Earth's mantle, molten rock churns and bubbles. This is magma, a fiery soup of molten rock and dissolved gases. Under immense pressure, magma rises through weak points in the Earth's crust. These are the volcanoes, the release valves of our planet. Not all volcanoes are created equal. Shield volcanoes with their gently sloping sides are formed by slow, steady eruptions of lava. Stratovolcanoes, towering and majestic, are built up by layers of ash and lava over millennia. And then there are the supervolcanoes. These behemoths slumber beneath the Earth's surface, capable of eruptions that dwarf anything witnessed in human history. The type of eruption a volcano produces depends on the composition of its magma. Runny, base salt-rich magma results in effusive eruptions. These are characterized by slow-moving lava flows. On the other hand, viscous, silica-rich magma leads to explosive eruptions. These are the eruptions that send plumes of ash and gas high into the atmosphere. History whispers tales of volcanic fury, tales etched in stone and ash. One such tale is that of Mount Vesuvius, a seemingly tranquil mountain overlooking the bustling Roman city of Pompeii. In 79 AD, Vesuvius roared to life. What began as a rain of ash quickly escalated into a catastrophic eruption. Pyroclastic flows, superheated avalanches of gas and ash raced down the mountainside. They engulfed Pompeii and its neighboring city of Herculaneum, burying them under a thick blanket of volcanic debris. Centuries later, the ruins of Pompeii stand as a stark reminder of the destructive power of volcanoes. The city's fate is a sobering lesson. It teaches us that even seemingly dormant volcanoes can awaken with terrifying force. Another tale, older and grander in scale, speaks of the Toba supervolcano. Around 74,000 years ago, this giant, located in present-day Indonesia, erupted with unimaginable force. The eruption plunged the Earth into a volcanic winter that lasted for years. Some scientists believe it nearly drove humanity to extinction. These historical echoes serve as a warning. They remind us of the potential consequences of living in a world shaped by volcanic activity. They underscore the importance of understanding and respecting these powerful forces of nature. Imagine a world shrouded in darkness. The sun, a distant memory, obscured by a thick blanket of volcanic ash. This is the aftermath of a supervolcano eruption. A world transformed, a world struggling to breathe. The immediate impact of a supervolcanic eruption is catastrophic. Pyroclastic flows, traveling at hundreds of miles per hour, incinerate everything in their path. Ash, thick and suffocating, falls like snow, blanketing the landscape for thousands of miles. The air, heavy with toxic gases, becomes a hazard to life. The scale of destruction is difficult to comprehend. Cities crumble under the weight of ash. Forests are flattened like fields of wheat. Rivers and lakes turn into muddy, lifeless bogs. The once familiar landscape is rendered unrecognizable, a desolate wasteland. The initial blast is only the beginning. The real threat lies in the long-term consequences. The ash, fine and abrasive, clogs machinery and disrupts transportation. It contaminates water supplies and makes breathing difficult. The world grinds to a halt. Section 5. The Earth in winter's grip. As the ash cloud from a supervolcano eruption spreads, it casts a long shadow over the Earth. Sunlight is dimmed, temperatures plummet, and the planet plunges into a volcanic winter. The delicate balance of life is disrupted. Global temperatures could drop by several degrees Celsius, causing widespread crop failures and food shortages. The effects on agriculture would be devastating. The staple crops that sustain humanity would wither and die under the unrelenting cold and darkness. Famine would stalk the land. The oceans, too, would feel the impact. Acid rain, a consequence of volcanic gases mixing with water vapor in the atmosphere, acidifies the oceans. This disrupts marine ecosystems, killing off plankton and other marine life that form the base of the food chain. Fishing industries collapse. The interconnectedness of our planet means that the effects of a supervolcano eruption would be felt globally. No corner of the Earth would be spared. The delicate web of life would be tested to its limits. Survival would become the primary objective. Section 6. When systems crumble. The eruption of a supervolcano would not only disrupt the natural world, but also trigger a cascade of crises in human society. The interconnectedness of our globalized world means that the collapse of one system can quickly lead to the failure of others. Transportation networks grounded by ash and poor visibility would grind to a halt. Supply chains would be disrupted. Food, medicine, and other essential goods would become scarce. Panic buying and hoarding would exacerbate the situation, leading to social unrest and chaos. The global economy, reliant on the smooth functioning of transportation and communication networks, would be thrown into turmoil. Stock markets would crash, businesses would fail, millions would be unemployed. The delicate fabric of society would begin to unravel. Governments around the world would struggle to cope with the scale of the disaster. Resources would be stretched thin. The ability to provide basic services like healthcare, sanitation, and law enforcement would be severely compromised. The social contract, the glue that holds societies together, would be tested to its very core. Section 7. Sentinels of the Sleeping Giants. While the potential consequences of a supervolcano eruption are undeniably catastrophic, it's important to remember that such events are incredibly rare. The last known supervolcano eruption occurred over 26,000 years ago in New Zealand. The likelihood of one happening in our lifetime is statistically very low. However, the possibility, however remote, underscores the importance of scientific monitoring and preparedness. Around the world, scientists act as sentinels, keeping a watchful eye on the sleeping giants. They use an array of sophisticated instruments to monitor volcanic activity. Seismometers, sensitive instruments that detect ground vibrations, are used to track the movement of magma beneath the Earth's surface. Gas sensors analyze the composition of volcanic gases, looking for changes that might signal an impending eruption, and satellites orbiting high above provide a bird's-eye view of volcanic activity, detecting subtle changes in ground deformation. The data gathered by these sentinels help scientists understand the complex processes that govern volcanic behavior. It allows them to assess the potential risks posed by specific volcanoes and provide early warnings to authorities and communities in the event of an eruption. Section 8. The unfolding story of our planet. The Earth is a restless planet. Its surface a tapestry woven from shifting tectonic plates and sculpted by volcanic eruptions. While these forces can be destructive, they are also creative, shaping the landscapes we see today and driving the evolution of life itself. Volcanoes, far from being mere agents of destruction, play a vital role in the Earth's system. They vent heat from the planet's interior, preventing it from overheating. Volcanic eruptions release gases that helped form the Earth's atmosphere. And over millions of years, volcanic soils, rich in nutrients, have given rise to some of the most fertile lands on Earth. The story of our planet is one of constant change, a continuous cycle of creation and destruction. Volcanoes are an integral part of this story, shaping the Earth's past, present, and future. Understanding these forces is not about living in fear, but about respecting the power of nature and appreciating the delicate balance that sustains life. The Earth has weathered countless volcanic eruptions throughout its long history. It has emerged from these events, often scarred but ultimately resilient. Life, too, has proven to be remarkably adaptable, evolving and diversifying in the face of challenges. Section 9. The enduring spirit of humanity. The possibility of a supervolcano eruption, while remote, serves as a stark reminder of the power of nature and the importance of human ingenuity and collaboration. It highlights the need for scientific research, technological innovation, and global cooperation. We must continue to invest in scientific research to better understand volcanic processes and improve our ability to predict and mitigate the impacts of eruptions. We must develop new technologies to enhance our monitoring capabilities and early warning systems. And we must foster international collaboration to share knowledge, resources, and expertise. But perhaps most importantly, we must remember that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges, the human spirit has always proven to be resilient. We are a species capable of great ingenuity, compassion, and cooperation. It is these qualities that will ultimately see us through any challenge, natural or otherwise. The Earth will continue to evolve, its story unfolding over millennia, and we, as its inhabitants, will continue to adapt, innovate, and thrive. The future is unwritten, but one thing is certain: the enduring spirit of humanity will continue to shape our destiny.